nice of you to drop in, and just in time for a song. Living down through the gates, watch the night suffocate all the lights that smothers the sun. I can tell by the moon you'll be joining me soon as a guest in my fortress of fun. And I can't wait to see you and once again free you, release from your human's hair. Someday I will replace that big frown on your face with a smile and a murderous glare. We are two.
What is up, all you comic book fans? It's a comic book villain coming to you with another comic book haul. This is my 91st comic book haul for November 22nd, 2017. I hope everybody makes it out to the local LCSs and gets what they want, finds what they're looking for. Let me move Mr. Joker back. Oh, another thing, I like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Because everybody's going to be with their families, friends and families. I don't know if anybody's making videos. I know I'm not. So, like I said, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And everybody be safe out there. Hold on, I'm trying to find. There it is. I'm trying to get my receipts out. Of course, y'all know, there it is, the teal blue bag. Oh, I apologize about the song if it sounds weird, because I had to do it on my phone. For some reason, my Bluetooth is not attached. It's not finding my Bluetooth speaker that I always use, and for some reason it didn't locate it, so I couldn't connect to it and play it through my speaker. That's how I always play it. I always play it through my speaker, and sounds a little bit, deeper or whatever. Of course, it's a little bit bigger speaker. Let me get rid of this bag and get ready to get started on this nice haul. Of course, everybody was picking up this one. Everybody was there dying for this one. This is the Doomsday Clock. I just got the regular A cover. They had the other two covers there. Three covers actually. The Midnight was already gone. I know that the Midnight release was already gone, but they had the other two covers. That one, the other one was Superman on the cover, and then the lenticular. But I did not like those, so I didn't get any. I didn't get either one of those. So let's see. Okay, that's gonna be for a little bit later. Show that one here in a bit. So, Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows came out today, so I got the homage, lenticular cover. It's kind of hard to make it out there, but it is. It's what's your name on the cover right there, and then it goes into Venom. I've really been enjoying this storyline of Renew Your Vows. Of course, then let's see, where's the other one? And then, of course, I picked up the A cover. They didn't have. They sold out at Midtown as well. They didn't have the card cover. That's the one I wanted. I wanted the card cover as well. Here's the new book that came out this week. This is The Demon Hell is Earth, #1 from DC. Can't wait to see this. Can't wait to read this one. Haven't heard too much about it. I just know that it's new. And, people that come out there and do speculation videos and stuff like that. Really haven't seen anything about that book, but I wanted it anyway. Of course, this one right here. This cover right here sold out at Midtown. Don't know why, but it was way better than the A cover. This is the B cover of Action Comics #992. Almost there. Almost there. To the big 1000. That's Action Comics number 992. And then, of course, I had to get these right here. This is Harley Quinn #32. This cover is sweet. I got to try to get the best cover I can get. It's black because you can see a lot of there's not a lot of imperfect. Excuse me. There you go. A lot of imperfect things on black. Stands out a lot. But this is a beautiful cover right there. That one is a good cover, of course. And of course, I'm always picking up the Frank Cho covers. Love these covers. Frank Cho does some real good work on the Harley Quinn. Let me get all of these off real quick, guys, before I go any further. Let me move these for y'all. This is another one that came out, and I got on Facebook on their group, Blasted or Stash It, and I put out there, you know, hey, if anybody can help me out. This is Infernoct number 2. It did have a B cover to it, a B variant cover, but they sold out at Midtown. So I said, oh, you know what, I'll get one here, but no, nobody ordered it. There was a lot of locations didn't even order Infernoct to begin with, and the location I got this one at, he didn't order enough to get that cover, is what he told me. He says, I didn't order enough. Apparently it's a 1 in 10, but it's still cover price. It's $3.99. So if anybody's listening to this video and y'all find that Infernoct number 2, the B cover, hit me up. I want that cover. You know, buy it, do a trade, whatever works for you. This is another new one as well. This one is The Villain for The Villain number 1. This is by Red Giant. I saw the title. I didn't get to read the description on it, but I mean, The Villain, I gotta go with it. I gotta pick it up. This is one that I did hear about. This one right here, this Void Trip right here from Image Comics number 1. That cover is sweet. I like the way that cover looks. So I really can't wait to read this one too. Oh, that was pretty crazy. That's some pretty crazy looking stuff. Uh-oh. Did that from the movie that Jack Sparrows are in. What do you call it? Caribbean movies. So I got that one. I went ahead and picked up 2 covers while I was there. And then this one right here, I picked up the number 1s last time it came out, so I went ahead and picked up the number 2s. And this is, I really dig these, the lunch pail covered ones. This is Rugrats number 2. This is the B cover. And then this one was supposed to be, according to the guy, he told me it was kind of like an incentive cover. This was, I guess, a C cover or whatever. They had this one. It was the only one they had there, so I took that one right there. Got the Rugrats. And then, let's see. The Detective Comics number 969 came out today. This is the A cover. Look at that. All that beautiful looking art right there. That is a sweet looking cover. And then of course I had to pick up the B cover. You know, like I said, I usually pick up the Action Comics, Detective, Superman, all of them, Green Lantern. I have to like both covers to pick them up. Now before I was just picking them all up, like AB, I was picking them all up. Now I have to like them. Sometimes I like the B cover, sometimes I like the A cover. And then Batgirl number 17 came out. This is the B cover as well. I thought it looked better than the A cover. So of course, look at that. So I picked up this one. Now these two, this one right here, I called yesterday and I asked him if he can, you know, I asked him how many they were getting any to begin with, and if they did, how many. He told me they were only getting 5, and I asked if he could home me one, and he said yes, so he did. I wanted to get an extra one there when I was there because he said he had 5, but by the time when they opened up, I guess people called the Tuesday night as well to ask him to pull them, because I was the first one in the store when they opened up and they didn't have any more on the shelf. But it is the Redneck number 7. This is the B cover. This is actually a charity cover. 100% of the proceeds were going to go to I believe the flood victims in Houston. Look at that cover, that like it's flooding all the way up to the edge of the truck. He's sitting there with this 6-pack of beer. So, you know, I mean, I know that he only had 5, so I told him we can home me one. I would have asked him to, I mean, it is raising money, so, but other people bought me anyway. But like I said, if they were sitting there, I was going to pick up some more copies, you know, because I'm from Texas. I live in Texas. So I'm like, you know what, if this money's going to help people out, over there in Houston, I'm all for it. Let me put this down. And these are 2 books that he had to hold for me last week. Last Wednesday, they had them, but I called him and I asked him to hold them, and he didn't. So I wasn't really looking for them. So then by the time I got to the shelf where these were at, they were gone already. This is Wildstorm number 9. This is the C cover. This cover looks sweet since I deal with arms, guns. I just love all the covers that have guns in them. Look at that. Sweet looking. That looks like my garage wall back there with all the guns on it. So I got that one. That one came out last week, but I got it today. as well. And then this one, these are the ones that he forgot to hold for me. This is Misbegotten. This one right here, I believe, is the which one is it? This one that says variant cover, and this one is 3. Yeah, this is the B cover. Sorry about that, guys. I just messed up my camera. That is the B cover. So that's the B cover of Misbegotten. Alright, let me take all of these off now. Put those down right there. So now down to my LCS where I have my box at. And I got a brown paper bag today. He does brown paper bags, mostly plastic bags, but he did a brown paper bag today, so no big deal. And I had some other comics. It was my fault, but they were cool about it. It wasn't a big deal to them. I called a store. Like I said, we have like 12 locations here. We have 2 Heroes of Fantasies. We have 2 Alien Worlds. So I have their numbers in my phone. So I looked up the Alien World and I hit the number and I called and you know, there's a lot of people that work there. So the guy Josh answered. I said, "Hey Josh, hey man," I go, do you have these books? Can you hold them?" He said, "Yeah, I got them. I hold them for you." I said, "I'll be there in about 15 minutes. So needless to say, I got to the Alien World by my house, went in there, and they're like, "No, we didn't talk to nobody." I said, "Well, I talked to Josh," and they're like, "Oh, Josh is at the other store today." I was like, "Oh man," I said, "I called the wrong location." And I said, "That's my fault." I said, "Because I got you on my phone. Y'all are right next to each other. I have Alien World and Alien World 2. And I called the wrong number." I go, "I apologize." And I said, I go, "Do you think they can have them transferred over here? Because that store is a little bit further, you know, a little bit further. I didn't want to drive across town to go get 2 books." So they said they would. They called Josh over there, and it was no big deal to them. They said, "Sure, that it might be there Friday. If not, it'll be next week." I told them there's no big rush, just as long as y'all get them over here. I go and I'll pick them up. All right, sorry for getting off track. Here we go. The Flash, number 35. This is the B cover. I've been really enjoying everything for the Flash right here. This one, I don't pick her up. I picked up the first, I think maybe 7 or 8 issues. Then I stopped. But then I'd pick up every once in a while. I'll pick up when it's a certain person doing a cover or whatever. Well, this is the Justice League cover, so that's why I picked up this one. This cover of Wonder Woman, that's the Justice League cover. And that's box. Alrighty, and Cable 151 came out. That is a sweet looking cover as well. That is Cable 151. X-Men Gold number 16 came out today. That's a lot of action on that cover. That one came out today as well. This one was from last week, but I forgot for some reason. I didn't. After I went home and I went through my checklist again, I realized that I didn't pick this up. I didn't grab it off the wall. Well, then again, like I said, I grab anywhere from 25, 30, 35 books at every week. So sometimes it's hard to keep a track of which ones I picked up and not. But this one is the Weapon X number 11. I believe that's supposed to end that story arc, I think, if I remember correctly. Now, here's one that God damn it. Sorry about that, guys, but shit, the corner's dinged. This is one that came out last week as well, but he said that the books that came in were damaged, so he had to, of course, send them back and get replacements for them. And this is Baby Teeth. Like I said, that came out last week, and this is my box now. This is my pool box. So I said, all right, well, I have to wait till this week when it comes in, because it's in my box. I ordered it and I got to pay for it. Here's a new one. Can't wait to get into this one too. Oh, this one looks cool. This one is called Long Lost. This one is from Scout Comics. It's in black and white. I like some of the comics that are in black and white. I know a lot of people don't like black and white comics, but sometimes, depending on what kind of oh man, she's puking up there. Either she's pregnant or she was partying, one of the two. Might have, look, they're showing some mushrooms. I think she was taking some shrooms. But let's see, like black and white. There's really nothing on this thing. What the hell? Before long that moment passes. Okay. So, like I said, just depending on the setting. Look at the doggy. But anyway, like I said, that's a new one that just came out from Scout Comics, Long Lost. And then this one is Mad Men. This one's been pretty good. I've been enjoying this one. I haven't seen too many videos. I mean, these books are too many people's videos, but this is Made Men. Oh shit, sorry about that. I forgot the A and B cover. The A and B cover of this book were sick. That was one thing that drew me to the book, because those covers were awesome. And then after reading the storyline, it's pretty damn good. Try not to. I'm not putting it down because there's a lot of here. There you go. There was a lot of nudity in the first 4 or 5 pages, so I didn't want to show it. So let's see my box as well. This is the last things that were in my box. Of course, this is a Redneck. This is the A cover, Redneck number 7. And then of course that's in my box. Boom. You know, I wish he had more, but he didn't have any more. Like I said, I would have bought some more covers. You know, and but I was surprised that there was about three locations here didn't even get any of these. Well, like I said, to begin with, this wasn't even in the previews. They came up with it afterwards, I guess, to help out. You know, like, because it's the charity cover. I guess it's to help out the victims at to submit. Okay. To submit for the charity for the people in Houston, the floods down there that happened when the hurricane. Oh, I forgot what hurricane came in, but anyway, it destroyed a lot of the Gulf Coast. So, you know, always willing to do my part. If they have more books there, you know, like I said, if people wanted them, I don't mind them getting them. But if they were just going to be on the shelf, I would have grabbed them. You know, that's money that's going to go to a good cause. So, like I said, whatever books I can pass. But not only that cover, I just can't get away from that cover. It is awesome. You're sitting there on that truck with the beer and the Texas flag. The only thing that's missing is an AR-15 around his shoulders, and we'll be ready to rock. Alrighty, guys. Oh, you know what? Let me see. And you know what? That's easy for me. That right there is my cover pick of the week. Right there. That is a sweet cover. Look at that. Texas flag, Texas proud. He's got his beer right there. Should be Bud Light, but he ain't got it. Yeah, of course they can't put that on there, I don't think. So, but that is going to be my cover of the week, guys. Oh, let me zoom out. Alrighty, guys, like I said, that's it. I would have had another 2 books that they are holding for me, but I'll probably pick them up Friday or whatever. But I'm not going to do a video on just 2 books unless I order. I think I'm going to order some stuff here in a bit from Midtown. Midtown's list is already up for next Wednesday, so I'm going to go on there. I might order some stuff anyway. But alright, guys, like I said, man, everybody have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. And like I said, hey, hopefully everybody makes it out to local LCSs and gets what they want, finds what they're looking for. Everybody have a good week and weekend as well. Be safe. Alrighty. Later. The comic book villain out.